Good evening, I'm Carl Edwards. The closure of the country's biggest theme park has been described as another huge blow to the tourism industry by those working in the sector. After 40 years in operation, owners of the Narberth attraction Oakwood say the decision was taken due to rising costs and declining visitor numbers. Once a jewel in the crown, the park's popularity has fallen steadily after a string of high-profile malfunctions on rides, one involving the death of a teenager in 2004. Well, our reporter Lewis Rees-Jones is there for us tonight. Lewis, this has been described as possibly the tip of the iceberg for the tourism sector in Wales.
And certainly a big effect for this area specifically, Carl. The Wales Tourism Alliance say more than 20% of people in Pembrokeshire are employed in the tourism and hospitality industries. Until now, Oakwood was a big player in those sectors. The owners, Aspro Parks, have said rising costs are a big part of their decision, from maintenance, electric and food all going up, but also changes to the national insurance threshold, which come into effect from April. That's something that will affect businesses, and many businesses, I should say, across Wales. So tonight, the question of an establishment like Oakwood closing its doors raises many concerns that this could be a sign of things to come. Tired and having seen better days, Oakwood Theme Park, a place that had brought joy and precious memories to families across Wales and beyond for nearly 4 decades, today stood empty, with many of the rides having already been dismantled. It was opened by the McNamara family in 1987 and was Wales's largest theme park. And despite a gradual decline in recent years, the decision still came as a shock to people in Narberth today.
I can't believe that. That's insane to me. I grew up with Oakwood being this big attraction.
I'm sad. I'm still very sad it's closing. And it is a loss for people that are working there as well.
I do think it's a massive loss to the tourism in Pembrokeshire, which is why Pembrokeshire and Narberth in particular is so successful.
In recent years, Oakwood has seen a string of high-profile ride malfunctions. In 2004, a 16-year-old girl died after falling 100 feet from the hydro ride after she was not properly restrained. The park was later fined for breaching the Health and Safety Act. Oakwood was rescued from closure in 2008 when Aspro Parks bought the site as part of a £25 million investment. However, in the past few years, following further incidents on the treetops and bounce rides that caused injuries, the theme park has been in the headlines for the wrong reasons. It's a sad day for local politician Samuel Kurtz, who fears this closure is yet another example of the challenges facing the tourism sector here in Wales.
So the immediate support needs to go to the staff and those affected by the closure at Oakwood, and hopefully my topical question today will draw that out of the Welsh Government, what support they're offering. But more broadly, we need a tourism strategy here in Wales, something that makes sure that Wales is open for business, attracting people into our communities to enjoy, spend money and really support the tourism industry and the jobs that are supported by that.
Matthew, who's a YouTuber and roller coaster fanatic, has visited Oakwood over 100 times since childhood and loved bringing his own family along.
As a child in year 7 in school, it was my first kind of major theme park. And for a lot of families as well, you know, they've made a lot of memories here. And I've come here to Oakwood just to kind of stand out the front here and kind of relive memories and have a look over the horizon to see, you know, what memories I can revisit as a child.
A place that once brought so many to Pembrokeshire, with thrilling rides and roller coasters, today is a stark reminder of days gone by.
So what next for the park and the rides that have been left empty there, Lewis?
Well, Carl, as you can see, the gates are firmly closed behind me this evening, and in the distance, the park is certainly looking very quiet indeed. It was only last month that there were reports Drenched had been dismantled, and at the time they cited that it was being retired, but perhaps it was a sign of things to come. And the pictures today have shown us as well that it seems more might have been dismantled at some point. The park at this point have said they have no plans to sell as of yet. However, the Welsh Government have today said that they want to facilitate a quick sale to secure the future of the site, in addition to protecting and helping the people that may be affected by the closure.